The 19th Psalm is interesting in that it sounds like 3 separate psalms in one. The first 6 verses talk about the heavens declaring the glory of God. The next 5 verses talk about God revealing himself through various instructions that he has given to mankind. And the final 3 verses talk about us finding God in our own conscience, where he reveals even our secret faults and our presumptuous sins. I think this describes a kind of moral evolution over millennia for the human race as a whole, but also in the development of individual faith throughout each of our lives, if we will let him lead us. The psalm starts with reference to an innate awareness mankind has always had through nature itself. The universe speaks to us, telling us that we have been put here for a reason. Out there is a creator, a source, an explanation for life. The most primitive religions recognize this, with some even worshipping the sun, assuming that it is the ultimate source of life. Even among the most educated people today, there are some who talk of the universe speaking to them, as though it could easily be the object of their worship. Listen to this understanding of God as it is described in the 19th Psalm. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night shows knowledge. There is no speech nor language, where the voice of the heavens is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words have gone to the end of the world. In the heavens he has set a tabernacle for the sun. The sun is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and it rejoices like a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the start of the heaven, and his circuit goes to the ends of it. There is nothing hid from its heat. This awe at the wonder of creation is fine for a start, but creation in itself is not the creator. So the mind of God reaches out to us in more cognitive ways, through holy writings, through statutes, through judgments, through rules, whatever you want to call them. The point of all of these regulations, which we see in religions of every persuasion, is to get us to adjust our behavior, to align our will with the will of our Creator. There is an element of fear in doing this, but what we learn from God as we submit to His rules is as sweet as honey too. Listen as Psalm 19 speaks so eloquently about God's various instructions to mankind. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yes, than much fine gold. Sweeter also are they than the honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. Finally, there is our conscience, where God deals with us most intimately and most personally, overcoming the abuses that so easily flow from outward rituals and religious dogmas. Psalm 19 talks of secret faults and presumptuous sins. These are the sort of sins that so often escape detection in a religious existence that is centered around rules. We can easily be deceived into thinking that we are more spiritual than we really are when our focus is on rules. We tend to pick and choose the rules that suit us, turning what should be making us more righteous every day into various forms of self-righteousness. God yearns for a brokenness in that secret place of our thoughts. He wants a relationship with us as His servants, where we stop worrying about what others think and where we are fully open to His still, small voice of loving correction. Listen as the psalmist prays for a final merger between our spirit and God's Spirit. Who can understand His errors? Cleanse me from secret faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then I shall be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. I pray that we may each come to know God better in all three ways: through His creation, through His instructions in holy writings, and through His voice in our conscience, in that place where no one else knows except God. Amen. God bless you, and thank you for listening.